live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, for your next Maine adventure, will begin shortly.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, starts right now.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are all having a fabulous Monday. It is quite hot outside, and we have a lot to cover with the heat this week, so let's get right into it. First off, here's a live look at our Mount Washington Weather Authority webcam. 63 degrees there, a couple people up at the summit. Overall, a gorgeous day, pretty hazy in the distance as well. Anytime throughout this video you have any questions or comments, you can just drop them off in the comments bar, and then we'll take a look as we head towards the end of the live stream here. So a couple more minutes on here too. Here's a live look at our satellite and radar, very dry, and that'll be the trend for the next 2 days or so. A heat advisory goes into effect in about 23 minutes from now at 11 a.m., running all the way through 8 p.m. on Tuesday, so tomorrow evening. This is for feel like temperatures into the mid-90s. That's all the orange on your screen, pushing down towards Rockingham County in New Hampshire, across the interior and in central Cumberland, New York, Androscoggin County, up towards Aroostook County as well. You can notice the coastline is out of this heat advisory. That's because temperatures won't be that hot towards the immediate coastline. You can actually see the yellow right here on our area map for today's highs. The coastal communities and beaches will be cooler based off an active sea breeze, winds out of the southeast around 5 to 10 miles per hour today. Further inland is where you're going to find those hotter temperatures, resulting in that heat advisory. The criteria is all there. 95 degrees in Freiburg today, 94 over in Augusta, 94 over in Lewiston, 93 degrees up in Waterville. And at 10:38 right now, we're already sitting into the 80s, 82 degrees for Portland, 82 for Lewiston, 84 for Freiburg, 84 over in Augusta as well. And while we're taking a look at these current temperatures, I'm going to actually pull up the heat index map here. I'm going to talk about what these temperatures will feel like. But first, we're going to take a look at those dew points right now, because the dew points will play a factor into the heat index, or those feel like temperatures. So dew points sitting in the 60s, very muggy out there. And you'll notice it as soon as you step outside. It is not fun. 68-degree dew point in Portland right now, 69 in Wiscasset, 66 up in Bangor. So let's talk about these feel like temperatures. Currently feels like 86 degrees in Augusta, 85 in Portland, 80 over in Bar Harbor, feels like 87 down in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. So feeling pretty hot. Heat index values is when you take already hot air temperatures, combine them with humidity levels, and those are your feel like temps. And that's what it feels like in the shade or under a tree or under an umbrella. It's a really great day to spend some time outside. Checking out our dew points the next couple of days. Pretty muggy all the way through Thursday. Thursday at this point looks like the most humid day. And you'll notice a big difference in dew points, a huge swing from Thursday to Friday. That's because a cold front's shifting on through, bringing both showers and storms to the region, as well as much cooler conditions. So talk about those heat index values throughout the day. It'll feel like the 90s, but for much of the afternoon, across the interior, the I-95 corridor, also feeling pretty hot, 80s over on the mid-coast. Dipping down to the 60s and 70s overnight, you'll definitely need that AC. It will feel very warm overnight. Back up into the 90s by around 1:30 on Tuesday. So we'll keep an eye on those heat index values. Still feeling the 80s and 90s by 6 o'clock. So what a great day to get outside and maybe go swimming or staying inside with the AC. Keep that AC pretty high throughout the day, as it's going to get pretty hot. Now, not only is it hot and humid, we're also tracking a very high fire risk, especially towards the coastline, the yellow on your screen there. For your Monday, the blue, moderate fire risk. And it's really the drought situation. Our drought situation is not helping. Abnormally dry conditions throughout the state. I'm going to see if I can draw right here. Let's see if I can draw yellow and yellow. There we go. This area that I just circled on your screen down in Cumberland, York County, they were experiencing abnormally dry conditions last week. And when the new drought monitor came out this past Thursday, leveled up to most of the mid-coast. So we were actually pushing towards down East Maine after that. The new drought monitor gets released this Thursday. So if you're keeping up with your lawns, keeping them healthy, then they're very green. I would say today is probably a so-so because, it's pretty hot outside. It's also a so-so because the fire risk is really high. A lot of the grass is really dead around here. We haven't gotten much rain. I think we're below normal right now with rainfall for the month of August. Thankfully, that will change over the next couple of days. Dry today, tomorrow. Chance of some showers and storms on Wednesday. I don't think it'll be enough for the grass to turn green again. But it's definitely something to talk about. This actually continues in the Thursday too. So we'll take a look at that Thursday portion in just a second here. And then we'll take a look at the beach and lake forecast. So looks like some fog on mid-coast and down east portions of our state overnight into Wednesday. A line of storms roll through during the day on Wednesday into the evening. Look like they'll pop up in the greater Portland area around sunset. Also on Thursday, that specific storm tracker I just showed doesn't push out towards Thursday. We're also looking at some isolated shower chances over more so across the coastline on I-95 for around 4 o'clock on Thursday. Brighter conditions to come on Friday. Friday looks a lot better. Even taking a look at the temperature trend, you're going to see a big dip too there. From Monday to Tuesday, Wednesday, all the way down to Friday. We're going to be in the 70s on a Friday after starting off in the 40s early this week. That's because of that cold front too, so that's pretty nice. Let's take a look at our beach forecast for today. The UV index is pretty high at an 8, very high there. Low tide was this morning at 7:05, so again around 7:20-ish tonight. High tides this afternoon at 1:20. Water temperatures into the 60s, upper 60s, so pretty warm out in the water, almost 70 degrees. The lake is not only hotter, but the water temperature is also pretty hot too. Mid-70s there. Winds out of the southeast around 5 to 10 miles per hour. I also wanted to show our allergy forecast. The two main allergens, grass, if you're mowing your nicely watered lawn, in ragweed. Pigweed allergy season should be introduced over the next couple of days if it's not already happening outside. Pretty high allergies the next couple of days, medium to high, all the way through Thursday. Also want to take a look at our dining out forecast for this afternoon and evening. Today's special, obviously, ice cream. I would give it 2 stars because it may be too hot to sit outside depending on where you are. But if you wanted to catch the sunset tonight, whether you're on a boat or out of the beach, sunset is tonight at 7:50. In 1 week, try August 18th, 7:39. We lose about 10 minutes of daylight every week heading towards the end of August. August 25th, our sunset is at 7:28. And 3 weeks from today is September 1st, and that is a 7:15 sunset. So that's interesting. And then really as we make our way throughout August, I wanted to quickly show this temperature outlook again for the month because it is really hot out there. Above normal temperatures for the month of August. This is from NOAA's Climate Prediction Center, and near normal precipitation rates. And even checking out the August normals in general for the month. If this loads right here, we'll show you. There you go. We lose about an hour and 20 minutes of daylight. And the average precipitation is 3.57. Our monthly record is 103 degrees. I'm going to pull up our 7-day weather authority forecast. Actually, let's quickly look at our marine forecast. Winds out of the southwest around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Visibility a mile or less this morning. Seem to be improving. Waves 2 to 3 feet. Quickly go over 7-day weather authority forecast. I will be here at noon with Stephanie. I think Stephanie's here at noon. We'll take another look at your forecast then. 80s and 90s the next couple of days. Isolated storms, chance for storms on Thursday. Once again, low humidity on Friday. Friday may be the best day to get outside this week. Seasonable temperatures that day and Saturday. Mostly sunny again on Sunday. Starting to heat up for Sunday of next week too. If we get a 90-degree weather for the next 3 days inland, that will be considered a heat wave. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to show our coastline one more time. If you have any questions, drop them off in the comments. I'll be here live at noon on CBS 13 with more. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you all stay cool today and have a good week.
Live, interactive CBS 13 and Fox 23 Weather Authority coverage for your next Maine adventure has been sponsored by Rennie's.
Rennie's a Maine adventure.
Make sure to stay connected with CBS 13 and Fox 23, on air, online, and through these social channels. Thank you for watching.